finally comes a time where you can express your emotions with the music. And this brings you such a pleasure.
Today I've gone with duck and I've made it a jerk duck, a spin on the classic jerk pork and obviously jerk chicken. And I'm serving it a bit differently. So we're serving a Christophine salad and we're putting a bit of mango puree through that for a bit of sweetness, and it's all to balance up the spice of the jerk. So it should be delicious. Jerk duck, which is not normal, but it just makes sense. Jerk pork was the big dish, but people I think went off pork for religious reasons and other bits and bobs, so it went to chicken. But the fat on the belly pork, which is what you used to use for the jerk pork, was amazing. So I thought to myself, why not go on jerk duck? It's great, it's a nice opulent dish, very, very rich. Just trimming the duck breast. I've not gone for the whole duck, just gone for the duck breast. Serve it pink, trim some sinew off, and then you just score the fat side. It looks pretty, and also it helps the seasoning to get through. Okay, so again, just the sinew off, so your knife just under the skin. Take it off. If you cook it with the sinew on, it just turns to rubber. And once the duck's done, it's just to get the seasoning on. Some people like season it like we did with onion powder, garlic powder or something like that, and then use the jerk seasoning. I'm just going to leave it as it is, and then just rub the jerk seasoning on, and just rub it in. And obviously, the longer you leave the marinade in, you know, the deeper the flavour penetrates. If it's a 2-day marinade, then it's a 2-day marinade, because it's amazing how it takes on the flavour. You know, the skin will start to render down, and as you cook it, it will crisp up a lot easier, especially if you salt your duck skin, as you do with pork. Beforehand, it draws out all the moisture from the skin, and when it cooks, it starts to crisp up. I said, don't try to eat it. What's wrong with you?
I'm joking.
No, you weren't.
I was. It's a good, yeah, it's a really...
Yeah, it's the pimento seeds.
Yeah.
It's the pimento seeds.
It's fresh.
No, it is. It's very, very fresh indeed, but obviously it's a freshly made up sauce as well. Okay, again, I'm only going to put two breasts in.
All right, cool. We have a sweet cocktail here for this dish. We use marmalade, orange marmalade, a little bit of orange juice, and some lime syrup, a little bit of sugar syrup, and duck rum. It's a very simple drink to make, quite sweet and refreshing at the same time. Garnish a little bit of mint, and that's it. We'll go and make it. Nice.
Yes, that pleases me. Oh, that's so good.
The ducks, roasted off, skin side down. I'll just let them just cool down at room temperature. So this is the Christophine. All I've done is peeled and sliced it. In there, I'm going to throw in some shallots and then the mango, which I think is a really nice touch with it. And it does take away that little bit of heat. Sometimes I use it if I'm making coleslaw. I make a pineapple coleslaw, and I tend to use that in it as well. A few shallots, only because I like shallots, onions too much, I think. I'm going to put a little bit of juice in there just to wilt them slightly. When you have a really soft mango, all I did was I got some gloves on and then just took the skin off and then just squeezed it and then pushed it through a sieve. And so when it's like a really soft one that people tend to not eat, it makes a perfect puree. Okay, so the duck itself, obviously I've cooked this one pinkish. I get funny looks sometimes from people thinking it's not really cooked at all, but hey ho. Slap it all on, yeah?
You can get this kind of spiciness, but it's not super spicy, even for me.
Really isn't, is it? It's not super spicy.
No.
It's just a nice little flavours. Oh, I love this. Cheers.
Yeah, but you know, fat's key. I mean, the thing about it, the saying in the industry is no fat, no flavour, and we all need fat.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
in our sorry, in our diets. Yeah, so the jerk's the person that eats it actually.
Yeah,
but anyway,
okay,
moving on swiftly. Yeah, so.